All right, now we're doing 7Q Scrabble score. This is by NoCu, and 89% of the people like it. We're going to write a program that, given a word, computes the Scrabble score for that word, right? We're going to need basically these letters to equal these values, and then we're going to add them together, and here's a little thing. There's going to be a preloaded hash table dict with all the values in it, so we can just write dict at capital E string, and it'll equal 1, all right? So let's do that. Oh, here's some examples right here about how it's going to work. And so we're going to say here, we're going to declare an initial value. We're going to say let result equals 0. And then we're going to do a for loop. And so we're going to be iterating through this string with the for loop. So let index equals 0. And while index is less than str.length, we're going to say index plus plus, right? And now we're going to just sum up all these letters turned into numbers and add them to the result. So we're going to say result plus equals dict, no, $, dict, and we're going to have that at str at the current index, all right? So it's going to be str at the current index is going to be whichever letter it is, but the thing is, as you can see here, they're pretty much all going to be lowercase, so we're going to need to make them uppercase using this toUpperCase method, which returns the calling string value converted to uppercase, all right? So we're going to say right here outside of this inner brackets, we're going to say dot toUpperCase, like that. And then also you can see there's a lot of white space, and then there's also some quotation marks, maybe some parentheses we're going to have to account for. So we're going to say we're going to add this or 0, just in case it's something that's not in this list. All right? Then we're going to return result. Now let's see if this works. All right, cool. Let's attempt it. All right, 7 milliseconds. Let's write that down. Let's see if we can't beat it with a one-liner, all right? Let's check it out. Right here, we're going to say const equals this, str, and then we're going to turn this into space equals, I guess that's greater than, yeah. So right here, I'm going to start on this line just because we got to have this in big letters. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start by turning the str into uppercase, because that's just the way it works. So we're going to say str.toUpperCase, and then we're going to say dot split like that. Now what this means is it's a method that takes a pattern and divides a string into an ordered list of substrings by searching for a pattern, putting these substrings into an array, and then returning the array, right? So we're doing it like this. It's basically splitting them up into an array, all the letters separated by the spaces in between the characters, right? So now we've got that. And so after that, we're going to use the reduce method to sum them all up, all right? And the reduce method executes a user-supplied reducer callback function on each element of the array in order, passing in the return value from the calculation on the preceding element. The final result of running the reducer across all elements of the array is a single value. The first time that the callback is run, there is no return value of the previous calculation. If supplied, an initial value may be used in its place. Otherwise, we don't need the rest of this. Basically, the easiest to understand case for a reduce is to return the sum of all the elements in the array, all right? And we're going to be using this syntax right here because we're going to do previous value, current value as the arguments, and then the expression right here after an arrow, and then we're going to say comma initial value, okay? So let's do that real quick. We're going to say dot reduce, and we're going to say prev for previous, cur for current. Here's the arrow. And then we're also going to have this initial value right there. And let's start this up. So first thing we're going to do is say $dict at, no we're not. First thing we got to do is say prev plus $dict at cur, okay? And we also got to do the or zero thing. So or zero. Let me see if this works, or do we got to put it in? Nope. Let's put this in parentheses. Let's see if this works. All right, cool, awesome. So yeah, let's see how many milliseconds this one took. 6 milliseconds, big winner right here, one-liner. All right, so on this one string, we're turning it to uppercase, making it an array, going through every one, and just summing it up after we turn the characters into numbers. All right, and let's submit it. It's very much like this one. Let's go to My Solutions. Just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. We'll see you next time.